The tale of the Pharaoh of Shadows is a legend known across the desert lands. This pharaoh was not like any other. He was believed to have magical powers that could control the very sands around him. His name has been whispered through generations, and many have sought his legendary treasure. The treasure is said to be hidden deep in a temple guarded by mystical forces. The Pharaoh of Shadows ruled with wisdom and strength. He was feared and respected by all. His magical abilities allowed him to create hidden traps and protect his wealth from invaders. When he passed, his treasure was buried with him in a secret location. Over time, the story of his treasure became a myth and a source of fascination for adventurers. Many have tried to find the treasure but failed. The legend continues to inspire those brave enough to seek it, hoping to uncover the hidden secrets of the Pharaoh of Shadows. Ali was a passionate adventurer with a deep love for ancient history. From a young age, he was fascinated by stories of lost treasures and ancient civilizations. He spent countless hours reading about the Pharaoh of Shadows and his legendary treasure. Ali dreamed of being the one to find it, not for the wealth, but for the thrill of discovery. Ali's family often told him to focus on practical things, but his heart was set on adventure. He knew that finding the treasure would be the ultimate achievement. Ali trained himself in various skills such as reading ancient scripts and surviving in harsh conditions. He believed that he was destined to find the lost treasure of the Pharaoh of Shadows. One day, Ali came across an old map that hinted at the location of the Pharaoh's treasure. The map was worn and faded, but Ali could make out some crucial details. He felt a surge of excitement and knew that this was his chance. With determination in his heart, Ali set off on his adventure. Ali's journey began at the edge of the vast desert. The sun was blazing and the sands seemed endless. He took a deep breath and started his trek. The map guided him towards a distant mountain range where the treasure was said to be hidden. Ali knew that this would be a test of endurance and willpower. The first days were tough. The heat was relentless and the sands made every step difficult. Ali carried a heavy backpack filled with water, food, and essential tools. He moved steadily, taking short breaks to rest and hydrate. The desert was unforgiving, but Ali's determination kept him going. As Ali traveled deeper into the desert, he encountered various signs that he was on the right path. Ancient markers and symbols, barely visible under the sand, appeared before him. These signs gave him hope and reassured him that the treasure was real. As Ali ventured further, the challenges grew more intense. The desert's sand dunes became steeper and the winds picked up, creating sandstorms. Ali had to cover his face to protect himself from the blowing sand. Each step became a struggle, but he pushed forward, determined to reach his goal. One day, Ali fell into a hidden sand trap. The ground beneath him gave way and he found himself sinking into the sand. Panic set in, but Ali remembered his training. He used his tools to pull himself out, carefully avoiding further traps. This experience made him even more cautious as he continued his journey. Water became scarce and Ali had to ration his supplies. Despite the challenges, Ali's resolve never wavered. He kept moving, guided by the ancient map and his instincts. After days of relentless travel, Ali finally reached the mountain range. The air was cooler here, and the landscape changed from endless sand to rocky terrain. Ali followed the map, which led him to a hidden valley. In the center of the valley stood a massive statue, weathered by time but still imposing. The statue depicted the Pharaoh of Shadows, a stern look on his face. Ali felt a surge of excitement. This was the first major clue that he was on the right path. The statue held inscriptions in ancient script, which Ali carefully began to decipher. The inscriptions were a riddle, hinting at the location of the hidden temple. Ali spent hours studying the statue and its surroundings. The riddle spoke of a path illuminated by the setting sun, leading to the entrance of the temple. As the sun began to set, Ali positioned himself according to the riddle's instructions. He watched as the shadows shifted, revealing a hidden pathway. The hidden pathway led Ali to the entrance of an ancient temple partially buried in the sand. The entrance was blocked by a large stone door covered in intricate symbols. These symbols were the key to unlocking the door, but they were unlike any Ali had seen before. He needed to decipher them to proceed. Ali took out his journal and began comparing the symbols with his notes. He knew that each symbol represented a word or phrase in the ancient language. Slowly, he started to piece together the meaning. The symbols told a story of the Pharaoh of Shadows and the trials one must face to enter the temple. Hours passed as Ali worked tirelessly to decipher the symbols. Finally, he found the correct sequence of symbols. He pressed them in the correct order, and the stone door slowly began to open. The door revealed a dark corridor leading into the depths of the temple. As Ali ventured deeper into the temple, the air grew colder and the light dimmer. The corridor led to a vast chamber, illuminated by torches that flickered eerily. In the center of the chamber stood a figure cloaked in shadows. Ali's heart pounded as he realized this was the spirit guardian of the temple. The guardian spoke in a voice that echoed through the chamber. "Only the worthy may proceed," it said. The guardian posed a series of riddles, each more challenging than the last. Ali had to use all his knowledge and wit to answer them correctly. The first riddle was about the elements, testing Ali's understanding of nature. He answered it with confidence. The second riddle was more abstract, challenging his perception of time and space. Ali took his time, carefully considering his answer before speaking. The final riddle tested Ali's moral judgment. He chose wisdom, understanding that true power lies in knowledge and integrity. Beyond the Chamber of Riddles, Ali found himself in a room filled with various traps. This was the test of strength. He needed to navigate the room without triggering the traps. The floor was lined with pressure plates, and the walls had hidden mechanisms ready to spring at any moment. Ali moved cautiously, studying the patterns on the floor. He used a stick to test each step before placing his weight on it. His heart raced as he narrowly avoided several traps. The room tested his agility and quick thinking. Each successful step brought him closer to the treasure. Halfway through the room, Ali faced a particularly tricky section. He had to balance on a narrow beam above a pit filled with spikes. One wrong move could be fatal. Ali took a deep breath and focused, carefully making his way across the beam. Finally, Ali reached the end of the room. The final chamber was breathtaking. It was filled with golden artifacts, glittering jewels, and ancient scrolls. In the center of the room stood a large chest, glowing with an otherworldly light. Ali approached it, his heart pounding with excitement. He had found the lost treasure of the Pharaoh of Shadows. As he opened the chest, Ali felt a warm energy envelop him. The treasure was not just material wealth. It was imbued with magical properties. The scrolls contained ancient knowledge, and the artifacts radiated power. Ali realized that this treasure held the key to untold wisdom and strength. He understood that the true value of the treasure lay in the knowledge it contained. The Pharaoh of Shadows had left behind a legacy of wisdom, not just wealth. Ali felt a sense of fulfillment. Ali made a difficult decision. He chose to leave the treasure where it was, hidden from the world. He took only a few scrolls, intending to share their wisdom with others. Ali understood that the greatest treasure was not gold or jewels, but the knowledge and lessons he had gained on his journey. Ali returned to his village a changed man. He shared his story, emphasizing the importance of wisdom over material wealth. His journey inspired others to seek knowledge and value integrity. Ali became a respected figure known for his courage and wisdom. The legend of the Pharaoh of Shadows and Ali's adventure continued to be told for generations. It served as a reminder that true power lies in wisdom and understanding. The treasure remained hidden, protected by the spirit guardian, waiting for another worthy soul. Ali's journey was a testament to the human spirit's quest for knowledge and the strength to overcome challenges.